Hi, just wanted to make a video covering 3 topics today. I'm losing the light pretty quickly, so I'm going to have to get this done in one take. So first thing I want to talk about is social security in Cambodia. Does it have a social security system and what is it? Second thing is an update on our rent. And the third thing is an update on the schools reopening after COVID. Okay. So I'm just on the corner near our house. This is the Angkor market, biggest supermarket in Siem Reap. So I just thought I'd stand here because it's nice and bright and the picture won't be too bad and you can watch the comings and goings at the supermarket while I talk to you about those things. So the first thing was social security in Cambodia. So people often ask us, does Cambodia have any kind of social security? Given that the population or the bulk of the population is so poor, does the government help those people out in any way? So found out that there is something called, I'm not sure what the name of the scheme is, but the card that people have is called the ID Poor card, and it's a 2-tier system, so you can have an ID Poor 1 card or an ID Poor 2 card. It's means tested, so ID Poor 1 is for people that are struggling a little bit more, and ID Poor 2 is for people that are not in a situation quite as bad as those with ID Poor 1. So it's a little bit of a process to get it. So people have to register with their local office, local Sankat office, commune office, with the village chief or whoever the person is in the area. And then once their name's on the list, they're told to wait at home and somebody will come and do an assessment. So they come and look at the belongings that they have, I guess what kind of livestock, what their living standard is like, and talk about what assets they might have available. And then they either say, no, you're not eligible, or they give them ID Poor card 1 or ID Poor 2. The money that you get for having one of those is not very much. It's obviously slightly more if you're on ID Poor 1, and it's slightly more again if you live in the city as opposed to a rural area. So yeah, it's not very much money. It's only just started to be paid out, and there are problems getting people registered because it's taking a very long time, as you'd imagine, going out to see people's houses and assess their assets. Quite a lengthy process when the need is quite urgent. So the good thing at least is that when they are recognised with the ID Poor card, they get a cash transfer, so the money is straight in their pockets and they can go and spend it and support their local communities by spending it in local markets and places like that. So the second thing was a quick update about our rent. So our landlady sent us a message the other day saying she wanted to talk to us about decreasing our rent, could you believe, because of COVID. So I think she's really worried that because there's such a flood of vacant apartments at the moment in Siem Reap that we would find somewhere that was cheaper and just kind of abandon our contract and go and live somewhere else. But we wouldn't do that. Our contract is till the end of November and we would definitely honour that. And we were quite happy to continue paying the rate that we were paying because, we signed the contracts and we were happy at the time. Our circumstances financially haven't changed, so it doesn't really make much difference to us. And Jeremy said that, told her there was no need for us to be having a reduced rent, but she insisted. And so, so now we're paying $50 less and it's $275 a month when it used to be $325. And I think it was originally advertised at $385. So yeah, there are some really good deals at the moment. Just go on Facebook and search for Siem Reap in the groups, and you'll find there are lots of groups dedicated to real estate in Siem Reap, and you can get a really good sense of what's around and what the prices are, what people are asking at the moment, because there is just so much vacancy. You can also quite easily at the moment live long-term in a hotel. because obviously they don't have much in the way of overnight or, you know, weekly guests. So they're quite happy to let people stay longer term. So if you're looking for somewhere where you're going to get your room serviced, you don't mind a smaller space, and you know, you might want a pool or something, it's a good way to get all of those facilities. And they're probably not as strict about having a proper contract or proper lease in place, so you could easily stay in one of those hotels for a month, move somewhere else for a month, you know, get a feel of different areas if that's what you wanted to do. So lots of opportunity at the moment, lots of different places that you can stay. And that leads me on to the third topic of discussion for today, which is the reopening of schools. So there have been a lot of rumours about reopening of schools since they closed on about the middle of March, I think it was. People started saying that they wouldn't open until the new school year, which is in November in Cambodia. And then there was another rumour that they wouldn't open until 2021. But there's been another announcement just a day ago from the ministry saying that there's going to be a phased approach to the reopening of schools. So there will be some schools reopening in August, and then so phase 1 will open in August, and then the next 2 phases rolled out after that. There's no date in August, there's no kind of official time frame for when all of the schools will be opened, but the way they're doing it is that the schools that are best equipped to cope with COVID conditions, so schools that have a lot of classroom space because they're going to restrict class sizes to 15, and the schools that are able to ensure social distancing or physical distancing for the students will be the ones that are allowed to open first, and ones that also practice all the hygiene measures. There'll be temperature checks and sanitizer and all that stuff expected as well. So good news for people. It's still not possible to enter Cambodia on a tourist visa. They're just not being issued at the moment. If you had a visa before, you can probably still come in if you're prepared to jump through all the other hoops that exist at the moment. But as for getting a new visa, I'm not sure, you know, if you didn't have one before, actually applying for a visa outside of Cambodia, I don't know whether you'd be able to do that without a job. I think you'd probably have to have a contract, and then probably a pretty strong case for why you needed to come. Yeah, so that's today's update. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's a friend! Hello! 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 Oh, you're a bit cute, aren't you? Look at the tail! Oh, friendly, aren't you? Friendly kitty. Oh, what a nice way to end the video. Well, we always end the video with a kitty, but a new kitty. Look at spots. He's down for the pats. Aren't you? Down for the pats. Oh, he's a rough one, this one. Aren't you? Had a hard life. Look at that tail. It's ridiculous. Dow. Okay, gotta go. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. If you'd like to ask questions about anything, any aspect of living in Cambodia or Siem Reap, please go ahead in the comments. We'll be more than happy to try and answer them for you. In the description of this video down below, you'll be able to find links to all of our social media, links to the other channels that we follow, people that are making content out of Siem Reap and Cambodia, so please have a look down there. And I'll also put some other information about this video too. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.